Hi, welcome to VYAPT Growth Series Season 2, Episode 47. In our growth series today, we have with us Mr. Ramesh Baliga, the CEO of WATERTEC India. Ramesh has diversified experience of over 30 years and has been instrumental in fulfilling growth aspirations of many organizations. WATERTEC has seen phenomenal growth in the last 5 years under his leadership. Join me to know more from him. Welcome to VYAPT Growth Series, Ramesh. Namaskar.
Namaskar and very good morning. And thank you for inviting me to this wonderful growth series. Greetings to all my friends and colleagues who are also on the screen.
Thank you so much, Ramesh. Will we move on with our curiosities? We have a lot of curiosities for the day today, and I'll move on with the first one. You have been one of the epitome for growth from organizations wherever you have worked, and we have seen that coming with WaterTech as well. So, can you talk around what are the growth prospects of the polymer bath fittings industry, and how do you see it as a growth driver for WaterTech India?
I think, Pankaj, the first question is you rightly gave a right value to that name, polymer industry, because this industry is basically known as a plastic industry. So I would like to clarify here, polymer for me means enriching, we use enriching polymers to create taps. Now, this has been a 25 years of struggle, 25 years of creating a benchmark for WaterTech India. And looking at the prospects, what the government is looking at and today, I think the polymer industry is going to be a product to reckon with. Uh, what's happening today is the quality of water, the quality of construction, which is happening, is moving more towards sustainability. And now, when I speak about sustainability, I think the growth of the company is more focused on creating products to add value, not only add value to the customers but also add a bit of affordability, and that I think is the biggest growth factor. I can share with you a good thing which is happening in the government. The government is looking at setting up taps which can sustain water, reduce water, and government in association with Jal Shakti Mission, and also in association with Indian Plumbing Association, is creating codes. And
Mhm.
these codes are more related with water saving, the products which are used towards portability, which are approved by the National Science Foundation (NSFs). So all these factors, I feel a huge opportunities for a polymer industry. Now, if you look at the whole bathroom today, the industry is actually moving towards polymer. I can give an example. The showers, they have already moved on to polymers. In a bathroom, majority of the products are now polymer based, and now, of course, polymer mixed with chrome to add the attraction. I can just explain one factor is that the opportunities of affordable segment, which is really catching up on the government initiatives, that has a huge potentials in India, where government is looking at houses for everyone by year 24. And if that happens, I think with looking at the cost and also the quality of the product, the main enriching polymers which we are using are so uh, quality conscious in terms of projecting it to the customers. And customers are looking at two things. One is the design, and the second thing is the quality. I think both this WaterTech matches. If you're looking at our growth vision, I think we are looking at the opportunities which are available in the markets. We have India itself is shining, and India itself has got the best opportunities. If you look at the government initiative, entire northeast part of the country, and of course the initiatives taken by India to develop affordable segments pan India is going to add on to the growth of WaterTech. Now, when I say our vision on growth, I think we are looking at growing by 5 times, 5x in next 4 to 5 years down the line.
That's a phenomenal growth coming in or been projected for the next 5 years. I'm sure you will definitely have your pie in the kind of growth aspiration even India has in the next 5 years' time. I move on from the growth to innovation, because innovation plays a very important part in the growth aspiration of any organization or any sector of business. So can you share some of the innovations happening in this industry, which is going to fuel further growth and create value for the customers as well as stakeholders?
Actually, the biggest innovation which is happening today in the industry itself is creating products which can save water. As I said, saving of water, be it a tap, be it sanitary ware, or be it showers. Everyone is focusing on saving water because water is going to become very scarce all over the world. Second, quality of water is going to play a major role in terms of building up the supplies. Now, when I say quality of water, you can see the kind of dust particles which are moving out in today's water conditions. Now, to filter these, I think the industry is slowly moving towards polymer, because in polymer you have no lead contents, you have no casted items which will stop the dust particles. Now, to compensate on that, we have created the items like single lever diverter, which we call it as bath and shower mixtures in CPVC, which will take care of the momentum of the products. Secondly, we have created the flush valves also in polymer, and these are quite innovative. Now, innovative at a cost, which is an affordable costing. The very important factor here, Pankaj, is the thermostatic diverters. Now, India is slowly moving towards aging of people, and also the children in India. We have a young crowd, and this crowd expects a little more than what they are presently using last so many years. So thermostatics are going to be the futures of this country, and we have worked out phenomenal products on innovations. The market is working on this. You can see now automatic AI-enabled toilets have come in, which is also going to be. We are working on affordability here. I mean, there are toilets which are very expensive, but we are also looking at toilets which can AI-enabled. I mean, you can control the whole sanitary ware using a remote at an affordable pricing. I think we are also looking at a very innovative product. I was talking about the dust particle in the water condition. So we have created a very innovative uh, tank filter which can actually remove the dust particle uh, at the tank level or at the sump level. And this product, I think, is going to save not only the faucets in a bathroom or in a kitchen, but also can give a better life to the products. I think this is when I talk about innovations. I think one of the biggest innovations we are working on is reducing the consumption of water in your shower, because the shower, I mean, I can just explain to you, a simple shower would cost you about 13.5 liters per minute. Imagine the water scarcity today. So we have created a product where the consumption of the water will give you the same feeling of water, but the consumption is about 8.5 liters a minute. Now, we are all our taps now, which, as I said earlier, we are working with the government of India, creating something called Bharat taps. The consumption of water in all this, whether it's taps or sanitary ware, will be down by about 40%. 40%. And that is going to be a very innovative product. I think most of the companies are working on it. And we being the polymer oriented leaders, we would be having the first time advantage of this. We have already created these products. We are going to launch them shortly. Even a tap which you pay about 350 rupees will have water saving of about 40%. I think innovation is the key success to us. I think we are all fully geared for it.
So, Ramesh, you talked about this innovation is helping the customer to buy the same product at a lower cost with high features and value. And it's great
Yes,
to
yes.
also learn that probably saving the natural resources to an extent wherein
Yes.
the customer can get the same feeling while saving these resources to an extent possible. So this has been a really one of the innovations what I think this generation has been looking for, and I think you have created the right product for us. I might move on from innovation to sustainability, and we have seen that sustainability has a major focus in this industry, and has a major impact as well. What are the approaches as an industry are we following around sustainability? Because if you look at the global phenomena today, and wherein India has been leading this phenomena in terms of how we can make things more sustainable under our able leadership of Prime Minister. Can you also talk about that? What kind of industry? How is this industry placed in terms of providing employment generation?
Actually, sustainability in terms of water saving is what I said earlier. Even the manufacturing process, I think, for example, as sanitary ware, we are using natural gases. And I think this industry is predominantly looking at sustainability because most of our products are born by the five elements. And saving these five elements are very important for us. So if you're looking at saving of earth or saving of air or saving of water or fire, so we have formulated the products based on these factors. So if you look at as I said, if you look at making of a sanitary ware, whether it's pre-clean or post-clean, we are still using the natural gas, and that's where you can see the entire industry is focused towards Gujarat, which was the first one to introduce the natural gas in India. Now, looking at the growth prospects, tremendous. I'll tell you, the reason is the employment. Now, even though we have built the most automated plant in the industry, but I still need proper people, and I think I can assure you one thing is that we have grown over the period of 5 years in terms of our volume. We have also grown in terms of manpower, because even with an automation, we have at least need people who can operate the automation. So automation does not mean taking away people, but getting the right people to do the job is our aim. And as I said, we have always increased our employment to the range of 15 to 20%. But looking at the industry, majority of the companies which were earlier trading them have now started manufacturing them in India. Now, this is a big employment opportunity available for the industry itself. And with government focus purely on real estate, I think this industry of construction is going to grow. One antidote here is, roti, kapda, or makan, and all these three industries should flourish, because food industry is doing well. Kapda is definitely doing well, and makan is the industry which we come from. So I think all these three antidotes are very, very clear in terms of the growth prospects for the country, because we three occupy major GDP of the nation.
True.
So I think growth for employment, I think this is the right field. I mean, you look at real estate, the constructions are coming back to the field. Everyone is getting his employment there. If you're looking at manufacturing, we have in fact increased our manufacturing. And last year, I think 22-23, I think we recruited almost 18% more than what we normally do. And this year our plan is about 20%.
Okay, wonderful. Ramesh, a question to you is: so when you talk about make in India and serve the world, are you looking at only Indian markets, or are you looking at markets outside India, such as, let's say, Middle East or African markets as well, for fueling the 4x or 5x growth which you're looking at in next 4 to 5 years?
If you ask me, the potential in India itself is quite huge. I think India and what we call as a greater India, I would consider this SAARC countries to be a part of greater India.
Okay.
We have a huge potential. The next nearest market I'm looking at is Africa, because the potential to get the growth what I have, which I projected, probably is possible only with adding on many nations into us. Now, if you look at Africa, they exactly match the products which we are manufacturing, be it the quality, be it the water saving, and all these are very important factors in African markets. I also have a little strong feeling that BRIC countries would be definitely focusing on growth. But if you look at Make in India, I think first of all, serving Indian states and exports are our main priorities. Main priorities.
Okay, fair enough.
But look at the growth. I think I would still dedicate 80% to Indian consumers, and then 20% to the international markets.
Wonderful, Ramesh. I think uh, this is going to be a great story for all of us, seeing the kind of phenomenal growth which you're looking at in coming years' time. After this, we move on to a rapid fire round. Let's see how well do you do this, and we'll have 10 questions. Has to be answered in one word or maximum sentence. So here we go. Uh, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
So here's the first question for you: Is who is your inspiration?
Uh, Definitely Prime Minister Narendra Modi in terms of his working style, and I would dedicate the second man to be Mr. Rajesh Mehra, my uh, uh, previous owners. I think who taught me this business. I think they are the two biggest inspirations I have.
Okay. Your favorite music? Which type of
I
music
would
do you like?
go with a little melodious music, which are more romantic and slow, not the jazz.
One subject which interests you and you'd like to learn more about it.
I think automation. I think automation is something which is really the future, and I think I would like to learn a little more about it. A little more about it.
Okay. So the next one coming up is, which movie do you enjoy most quoting? Maybe in
I
your
would
business or
I
otherwise.
would focus more on comedy factors because I would like to laugh a lot. And if you look at the movies, I think I can name Golmaal, old Golmaals, and then Three Idiots, which really give me a very laughable moments. So I think I would dedicate this to
Okay. So next question is around laugh only. What never fails to make you laugh?
the plight of the present day politicians. I'll stop there.
What is the punchline to your favorite joke?
Uh, I normally end up joking, but I have a very message which I pass on in the end. And the message is I talk to my people about Hamara or Mera. So I always feel that we call Hamara Desh, but we don't say Mera Desh, we call it Hamara Desh. And when I say Mera, the feeling is more important. So I ask everyone to tell them to speak about Mera family. As we say Mera family, I would like to tell them Mera company because belonging of a company is much more when I say Mera than Hamara. So I think that's my favorite punchline when I end a joke.
Okay. So this was a good one. So next one coming up, what motivates you the most?
I think the smiling people in my organization and when they go back home smiling, contented, actually motivates me to work more for them, and I think that's the biggest motivation factor I have.
Okay. What's your go-to snack?
A peanut masala. I love eating a peanut masala.
Okay. Your favorite work memory?
I think in 2018, I created one of the wonders in WaterTech, where we created a fully automated plant over a period of 3 months. And even today, it's a big landmark for the industry. And I think we have created one of the standards which even Europeans cannot match in India. I think that's the biggest memory I have.
It's wonderful.
Just
So
few years ago.
9 on 9 till now. So I'll move on to my last one. Is do you make New Year resolutions?
Oh no, never. I make resolutions every day and try to finish it on the same day. I think that is easier because I've tried making resolutions, but they never. I never. I would never focus to complete it. But daily resolutions, I'm able to complete it. I'm able to complete it.
So 10 on 10 to you on this rapid fire round, and many congratulations to you. I move on to our next curiosity, which is fourth curiosity. Uh, what makes Ramesh a Ramesh?
I think the way I have been brought up by my parents, which I dedicate my upbringing, and of course throughout my journey, my teachers, my the values which I've learned from them, and of course, as I said, the industry. In the industry, I have a lot of people who have guided me, who have actually molded me and given me the success story which I'm trying to pass on, and pass it on to my colleagues who are working with me or my friends who are associated with me. So uh, I'm still the same one which people saw me 36 years ago, and I've not moved away from the ethics and the principles what was taught to me by my parents. And of course, my major focus has always been getting the youngsters into my positions, and I think I'm working towards it. So Ramesh, for everyone is, I mean, my trade name is Baliga, so Baliga remains the same in last 36 years, and I think I continue to do the same in however years I would like to work with.
That's wonderful to know, Ramesh, that few things do not change even in this changing world. And we have to keep intact our roots wherever we go, and never compromise on the principles which you carry, because
Yes.
not compromising on the principles will fuel the growth in coming years' time. So that's such a subtle message and such an important message coming from you to our viewers. Thank you so much, Ramesh, for sharing all this to us. It's been a phenomenal speaking to you, wherein you've been sharing your heart and mind, and great to know about the kind of growth we are going to see in this particular industry. Thank you so much for being a part of
Thank
our
you.
podcast.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar.